Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna talk about some of the stupidest and annoying GTA missions of all time. Let's starting with something you simply can't forget. The yoga mission. Let me refresh your memory. The yoga mission is part of the main story, where you have to play as Michael and follow his wife Amanda to a yoga session with a creepy instructor named Fabienne. The mission is supposed to show how Michael is unhappy with his family life and needs some relaxation. But it's anything but relaxing. It's frustrating, boring, and pointless. First of all, the yoga mechanics are terrible. You have to use the analog sticks and the triggers to mimic the yoga poses, but the game is very unforgiving and inconsistent. Sometimes you have to move the sticks very slowly and precisely. Other times you have to move them fast and randomly. Sometimes you have to hold the triggers. Other times you have to release them. Sometimes the game tells you what to do. Other times it doesn't. And if you mess up even slightly, you have to start over from the beginning. The yoga dialogue is cringy and annoying. Fabienne is a stereotypical douchebag who constantly flirts with Amanda and insults Michael. He says things like, "Your lungs, they work, yes? You are an ugly man, Michael. And now we will do something more complicated." Amanda is a nagging wife who complains about Michael and praises Fabienne. She says things like, "You're not a well man, Fabienne's amazing," and "Can you thank him for saving me from a life of running after you?" Michael is a miserable husband who tries to cope with the situation and fails. He says things like, "I'm about to feel some emotions, all right? This is so stupid," and "Namaste. Go fuck yourself." This yoga mission is irrelevant and unnecessary. It doesn't advance the plot. It doesn't develop the characters. It doesn't unlock any rewards. It doesn't teach you any skills. It doesn't have any consequences. It's just a filler mission that wastes your time and makes you hate the game. The only thing that happens after the yoga mission is that Michael gets angry and storms out of the house, which could have happened in a million other ways. The yoga mission is a joke, and not a funny one. Now let's get back to old days. I'm talking GTA 3. The GTA 3 ambulance side mission. How I despise you. You are the epitome of frustration, the bane of my existence, the source of endless rage. You are not a mission. You are a torture device. Let me tell you why I hate you so much. First of all, you make me drive an ambulance, which is slow, bulky, and handles like a brick. You expect me to navigate the chaotic streets of Liberty City, dodging cars, cops, and pedestrians, while keeping an eye on the timer and the health bar. You want me to pick up injured people and take them to the hospital without crashing, flipping, or exploding. You want me to do this 12 times in a row without saving, quitting, or failing. You are insane. And you are unfair. You are pointless. You don't reward me with anything worthwhile like money, weapons, or respect. The Demolition Man. Demolition Man is the second mission given by Avery Carrington, a shady real estate developer who wants you to sabotage a rival construction site. Sounds simple enough, right? Wrong. You have to do this by using a remote-controlled helicopter to plant 4 bombs in different locations within the building, while avoiding or killing the workers and cops who try to stop you. And you have only 7 minutes to do this. 7 minutes of pure hell. Let me just say that the RC helicopter controls are the worst thing ever. They are so clunky and unresponsive that it feels like you're flying a brick with a propeller. You have to constantly adjust the altitude, the direction, and the speed of the helicopter while trying not to crash into walls, ceilings, or floors. And don't even get me started on the camera angles. They are so bad that you can barely see where you're going or where the bombs are. Sometimes the camera gets stuck behind a wall or a pillar, and you have to blindly guess where to fly. The workers and cops are relentless in their pursuit of your helicopter. They will chase you, shoot you, and even try to swat you out of the air. And they have perfect aim and accuracy, unlike you. You can try to kill them with your helicopter blades, but that's risky and time-consuming. And if you lose your helicopter, you have to go back to the van and get another one, wasting precious seconds. The bomb locations are so hard to find and reach that it feels like a cruel joke. You have to navigate through a maze of corridors, stairs, and rooms, while looking for the pink markers that indicate where to drop the bombs. And some of the locations are so high or so low that you have to carefully maneuver the helicopter to avoid hitting anything. And if you miss the target, you have to pick up the bomb and try again. And again. And again. This mission is so annoying and stupid that it makes me wonder who designed it and why. Did they hate the players so much that they wanted to make them suffer? Did they think it was fun or challenging? Did they test it at all? This mission is not fun. It's not challenging. It's torture. It's the worst mission in GTA Vice City. No one come close. Now GTA San Andreas remote control mission. Remote control plane mission from GTA San Andreas. You know, the one where you have to fly a tiny toy plane around the city and destroy some vans while avoiding getting shot down by angry rednecks with rocket launchers. Yeah, that one. The controls are horrible. The plane is so sensitive and twitchy, it's like trying to steer a drunk mosquito. You barely touch the analog stick and the plane goes flying off in a random direction. You try to correct it, and it goes flying off in another random direction. You try to level it, and it goes into a nosedive. You try to pull up, and it goes into a loop. You try to aim at the vans, and it misses by a mile. You try to avoid the rockets, and it crashes into a building. It's impossible to control this thing. You have to fly across the entire map, find the vans, destroy them, and return to the base. And you have to do this while dodging rockets, helicopters, trees, poles, wires, bridges, and anything else that can kill you. And if you die, you have to start all over again. There's no checkpoint, no save point, no mercy. You have to do this in one go, or you fail. The mission is unfair. The vans are always moving, so you have to chase them down. The rockets are always homing in on you, so you have to evade them. The helicopters are always shooting at you, so you have to avoid them. The enemies are always spawning, so you have to fight them. We need a GTA 4 entry, so here it is. First of all, the mission starts with a boring and pointless cutscene where you meet some guy named UL Paper, who gives you a cryptic phone call and tells you to go to the Civilization Committee building. He doesn't even tell you what you're supposed to do there, just that you'll know when you see it. Thanks for the helpful tip, buddy. Then, you have to drive all the way across town to the building, which takes forever because of the traffic and the cops. And don't even get me started on the driving mechanics in this game. They are so clunky and unrealistic that you'll end up crashing into everything and everyone. Seriously, who thought it was a good idea to make the cars handle like bricks on ice? When you finally get to the building, you have to find a way to get to the roof where the helicopter is. You have two options: either take the elevator or climb the stairs. Both of them suck. If you take the elevator, you'll have to deal with a bunch of security guards who will shoot at you as soon as you get out. If you climb the stairs, you'll have to deal with even more security guards who will shoot at you from every floor. And don't forget, you have a limited amount of health and armor and no way to replenish them. So you have to fight your way through a horde of enemies who have better weapons and accuracy than you, and hope that you don't die. And if you do die, guess what? You have to start the whole mission over again. That's right, there are no checkpoints in this mission. You have to do everything from scratch. How fun is that? But let's say you manage to survive and get to the roof. You think you're done, right? Wrong again. You still have to steal the helicopter, which is easier said than done. First, you have to kill the pilot, who is armed with a shotgun and will blast you if you get too close. Then you have to get in the helicopter, which takes forever because of the slow and awkward animation. And then you have to fly the helicopter to a safe location, which is also a pain in the ass. Why? Because flying a helicopter in this game is the worst thing ever. The controls are so sensitive and unresponsive that you'll end up crashing into buildings, bridges, trees, and anything else that gets in your way. And the camera angle is so bad that you can't see where you're going or what's around you. And to make matters worse, you have to avoid the police helicopters that will chase you and shoot at you. And if you get hit too much, your helicopter will catch fire and explode. And guess what happens then? You guessed it. You have to start the whole mission over again. This mission is so frustrating and stupid that it makes me want to throw my controller at the screen and rage quit. We are done. So these were some of the worst GTA missions of all time. Annoying as hell, simply. Let me know in the comments which mission you think is the worst of GTA. Subscribe to the channel, it really means a lot, and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, goodbye and take care.